Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my FM21 save with Puskas in Hungary. We are here for the cup game actually. I said that we would do the two games in January, but we got a cup game in between and I thought it was fun to do a little something different than normal. So let's do a cup game and then the league game after. First off, of course, let me show you the transfers. Most importantly, the outs, all these ins, again, youth players that are probably not going to feature in this season at least. But the outs, Akos Zuigebeer went out on loan to Hammarby as well, together with Corbu. Corbu is back, by the way. They tried to loan in Zuigebeer, and as soon as I accepted that, they sent Corbu back. But I'm not too disappointed with that because Corbu can play a very important role for us for the rest of the season. David Vanacek, the Czech striker, moved to KV Oostende in Belgium for 205,000 euros, less than his value, but that means that we do not have any non-Hungarian players anymore, so that's the most important thing, and we managed to do that as well. Balázs Tóth, as I mentioned, he wanted to leave, and now somebody finally picked him up. Diosgyőr picked up the 24-year-old goalkeeper. I was sad to let him go in the end because he has been here for a long time, since 2013 already. So he is really a child of the club, but you know, sometimes you gotta move on to a new challenge. He came to me and he said, "Sir, I don't think I'm good enough to feature in this team ever, so can you please let me go?" And I thought, well, that's fair because you're not gonna be good enough. So I let him go to Diosgyőr and we loaned out a Gergely Mim to Guillemot. So, again, happy to see two players go to league rivals because, of course, we want to get the league as high up as possible in the end. Let's take a look at the schedule. Last time out, who did we play again? I can't even remember. We played Mezőkövesdi and Győr, of course. We then beat Bodø 2-0 away from home. We beat Bixke 3-1 away from home in the cup. Újpest 2-1 win at home. We then lost 3 games back-to-back, but against 3 very good teams. So Ferencváros, MTK and Fehérvár all got the better of us. We then beat Honvéd 5-3, which was a crazy game. We actually went down 2-0. And at the break, it was 3-1 for Honvéd. And then Philip, I don't know what he ate or drank in halftime, but he scored 4 in the second half to give us a 5-3 win. Then we beat Debrecen 2-1 at home, and then a 4-1 loss to Diosgyőr. And now we're here for the game against Dunaharaszti and Kisvárda as well in the league. Both away games. But yeah, as I said, I would like to do a little something different in the form of a cup game, which we are doing today. So let's take a look at the league table first. We are in third, 4 points behind number 1, 6 points ahead of number 4. So I think we're in a pretty good position. We are predicted to finish 4th. At least we were at the start of the season. We still are. Don't know even if that changes during the season. But we are still predicted to finish in 4th. But I think we're doing okay. I would love to see us in 2nd or in 1st, obviously. But 3rd isn't bad at all, considering the 2 teams that are above us. Speaking of which, Ferencváros actually made it through to their group I think in 1st place, or did they eventually finish in 2nd? Oh no, wait. They finished in 3rd. They didn't make it through. But they're in the Europa League 2 now against Ludogorets, which they should win. Let's take a very quick look at the coefficients for the league. Where were we? 32nd, right? There we are. We've got a pretty good coefficient rank for this season that would see us up to 26, I believe, or maybe even 25. Of course, that still matters what the rest of the season brings to Ferencváros and also to the other countries above us. But I do think we will move up some spots in the coefficient ranking. This is going to be the starting 11 for the cup game. I know we're not playing a rotated side. Maybe we should, but I do want to make it through. Demjan is going to be in goal. Szolnoki, Otikba, Spendler, and Hagia. Xonka, Kushnir, Shanto, Acosta, Kiss, and Philip. Of course, all Hungarian or secondary Hungarian players, which we love to see. That was the intention of this save, even though I forgot to mention it at the start. Finally, we did get there. So now finally no non-Hungarian players anymore, which I am very happy with. So let's see what our Hungarian players can do against this third league team. I think they're third league. We had a little bit of struggle in the other 2 rounds of the cup, even though they were against third league teams as well. But hopefully we can do a little bit better this game. But we'll have to wait and see. We've got underway. We do have the ball here. Maybe Costa can bring us to a very good start. He does pull off a shot, but it was an easy save by the goalkeeper. It wasn't a very good shot in the end. Maybe he should have taken a little bit more time or passed it to one of his teammates. A lot of space here for us, and there's the 1-0. Laurent Philipp, who else? His 15th goal of the season already. Put us up in front against, I've already forgotten the name, Dunharashti, after 5.5 minutes. So let's hope that we can keep hold of this lead and make the lead bigger as well. But, 1-0 is still a very dangerous lead, even though they're a lower league side. We should win this, though. That was a good save. I don't know why he took a dive like that. I mean, he could have just picked it up or let it go even. But maybe he wanted to look good for the camera. And there we go. Laurent Philipp with his 2nd of the game, his 16th of the season. He has been so good for us. I have no idea why we loaned him out last season. Doesn't make any sense to me when he's this good. So I'm happy that we got him back for this season, and he has been playing out of his skin. And not a lot happening. Not a lot happening at all. Maybe here. Wow. Okay. Well, I have to shut up, or maybe I have to say more often that not a lot is happening, because immediately we scored a goal. Rego Shanto, the right winger, puts us up 3-0 just before halftime. Why are all of them complacent already? Point finger, don't get complacent. There's a lot more to come from you. It's only 3-0, boys. It's against a third league team. We should be challenging for the title in the first league. Don't get complacent. You need to push on and get more goals. I mean, only if I could say something like that to the players, right? Instead of just don't get complacent. But it should be enough. It should already be enough to put us through to the 4th round. We're supposed to reach the semi-final. The board also came to me during... and actually they got a goal back. Dominik Babik with his 15th goal of the season as well. 3-1. But I think it's only going to be a consolation goal. But let's focus the players one more time. Maybe make a few subs here and there. Oh yeah, of course, Josef Urblik is finally back from his 13th month horror injury. So we can use him again. Let's put Gruber in there for Kiss and swap these 2 around and keep it like that for just a second. The board came to me and asked me if I wanted to change the expectations in the league. I could actually change it to win the league or challenge for the title, but I decided to keep it the same. So we're still expected to finish in the Europa League 2 qualification place. Thank God that goal is disallowed. It's not going very well the second half. Don't know what's happening. We should be winning this so much easier. And also, what I forgot to show you before the game, I will show you after this one, is the youth intake preview. And it's a little bit better than last season. Thank you. Laurent Philipp puts us up again. The 4-1, his 3rd of the match and his 17th of the season. And he brings the gap back to 3 goals. But yeah, it's a little bit better than it was last season. I'm still not too optimistic about it because I never seem to get a good youth intake. Not that last season's was horrible, but I would like a little bit better. Maybe at least 1 5-star player, right? Is that too much to ask? But we have won the game 4-1. It is to be expected, of course, that we won that game. But thank God that we did. Puts us through to the next round, to the 4th round. Let's quickly show you guys that youth intake preview that I was talking about. There we go. This is an excellent group of players coming through, which is the most important thing. Other than that, if you want to take a look at it for a longer time, feel free to pause it. I never really take a look at what positions and what nationalities we get. The only thing I'm looking for is an excellent group or a good group or don't be too excited or golden generation, of course. Other than that, I'll see what players come in when they come in. I don't really see the sense in already reading what positions we're going to get, since we can't do anything about it anyway. I just like to be prepared for what is to come when it comes to the quality of the players. So let's just quickly see, when is the draw? Can we already see that maybe? I am not sure. And there is the draw already. So the 4th round draw, so we need to win 2 more matches to make the board proud. As you can see, still a couple of amateur clubs in there, but also a lot of first division. There are 0 second division clubs left. So we either get a very good we either get a very good opposition or a very easy one. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get Gior. Why are we playing away? Why did we just change to the away side? Gior should be beatable. Of course, they just got promoted. They're still in 12th. We've already beaten them earlier on in the season. We beat them 2-0 away from home. We're playing away from home again. Don't ask me why, because we were drawn first, but... Oh, it's 2 legs. What? Why is it? That wasn't the case last season, but maybe because of the COVID that last season they only did 1 leg. But we have 2 legs in the 4th round. That is exciting indeed. So we play them 3 times in 2 weeks. Alright, I'm not going to do those games for the live com though. I think we should be beating them pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is... the games against, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feyenoord and Honved, 2 very good opposition teams. Feyenoord and Honved. Honved, of course, in 4th, so our direct competition. Feyenoord in 1st. Maybe by the time we get there, we will be higher up in the league table, hopefully. But that's where I'm gonna meet you guys next. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys for that video very soon. Bye-bye. And we are back for the 2nd game of the episode against Kisvarda away from home. Nothing happened in between. Of course, you just saw the draw for the next round of the cup. So this is going to be the team that we're going to put out today. Demjan in goal, Kushnir right back, Otigba, Nikolic and Hangia the rest of the defense, Ksonka and Urblik for the midfield, and then to round up the team, Shanto, Kosta, Kiss and Philip. Nikolic, I am not sure if I've shown you, of course I've shown you him. He came to me a couple of weeks ago and he was crying that he wanted to play more. So he is going to play more. I mean, he isn't a bad player. He is a pretty good player, actually. And of course, I understand that he wants to play more because he was a first-team player for Budafok. So let's play him. Let's give him a chance. He's only 23. He can still grow a little bit as well. He already is growing. So let's get straight into the game. And let's see what we can do here against Kisvarda. Of course, this game very important as well in our journey towards the top of the league. Hopefully some other teams around us will drop points and we will pick up the win. We were pretty good last time out, but of course you just saw that it was against the 3rd league team in the cup. So I don't think we can take too much from that other than a little bit of morale that we made it through to the next round, which is always a good thing. But other than that, we can't compare the 2 sides at all. I mean, Kisvarda are much better than the last team were. So let's hope we can still pull off a good performance here and take the 3 points home. But the beginning of the match is for Kisvarda. Honved is gone down 1 goal to Debrecen away from home, so that's good for us. But of course, we still do have to pick up the win here. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything. Lakatos now on the left side. His shot gets blocked. Maybe we can counter here. A lot of space on the left side. Does Philip see it? Or he tries to go for it himself and he hits the post. He went past his opponent very nicely, and Honved are down by 2 goals now. He went past his opponent very, very nicely, but sadly he couldn't get the finish. So still 0-0. We have not been the better team at all. As you can see here, Kisvarda have been all over us, but you know, at the end of the day, 3 points is all that matter, and the performance is not that important, even though I do like to show you guys a good performance, rather than a bad performance where we nick 1 goal in the 90th minute, right? So a good cross right there, but Aleksic, the goalkeeper from Kisvarda, picks it up out of the air with a beautiful dive actually. So still 0-0, 5 minutes before the break. But Kisvarda are on the attack here. Peshko on the left side goes past one opponent and wow, actually somebody even got a touch to that. Slicic with the 1-0 in the 42nd minute and Honvéd getting a goal back against Debrecen as well. So that was not how I wanted to see that first half go at all. Let's give the guys a good pep talk for the second half. And let's maybe up the tempo a little bit and try to get more shots. Because we have only had one shot and it wasn't even on target. So, well, there you go. So let's try it like this for the beginning of the second half at least. Let's sub off Hangia because he is very tired already. Other than him, Kiss is playing very badly. Let's get him off for Corbu, the guy that we just got back from loan. And let's get Shanto off for Skribak. So we've made our 3 subs, 20 minutes to go, still 1-0 down against Kisvarda here. Skribak now with the ball on the right side, goes past one opponent, puts in the ball to Xonka, but he puts it just wide of the goal. Let's fire up the players, go more attacking as well. We only have 15 minutes to go. Let's go all out right now because we have nothing to lose anymore. We need at least a goal here. I mean, not that it's the final game of the season already, maybe it looks like it, but we do need to pick up some result, especially when Honvéd now have equalized. Maybe this is the last chance of the game, but it's... How is that a free kick? What just happened there? What just happened there? How is that an elbow by Xonka? Why would you do that? Why in the world would you do that? Can we just put him in the middle? Thank you. Why would you do that 1 minute before the end of the game? Now we're definitely not going to get a chance anymore. There's the full-time whistle. That means we dropped 3 points. Was not good enough. And Honvéd have picked up at least 1 point. Maybe they even nicked the win at the end. We're about to see that in just a second here. Let's see. Honvéd drew 2-2 in the end. So we're still 5 points ahead of them. But I would have liked to see us pick up all 3 points there, of course. So, and he is, of course, he's banned for the next match against Kior as well. Why? Why am I facing an inquest? We're still in 3rd place. I know we lost the game, but it's not like they're a 4th league team. Oh right, so they are 2nd to bottom. But still, it's only 1 loss, right? Except for, you know, this part. It has not been going too well over the past couple of months, to say the least. But of course, we also had the winter break and we didn't play any friendlies because I forget stuff like that. So our match sharpness is way down. So we're gonna have, well, we certainly have the chance to pick that back up over the next month with 7 games in 1 month. But next episode is gonna be Feyenoord and Honvéd, 2 very important games right here at the end of March. And hopefully as well, we're going to see the youth intake in that episode. Probably somewhere after the game against Honvéd. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys for the next episode very soon. Bye bye.